Hi guys, this is just a quick update on a couple of things that we've now got working correctly. We had a problem with setting up the FTP for the hard drive that's attached to the router, and also the VOIP phone side of things wasn't exactly easy to set up either, but it's dead easy when you have the right settings. First thing I wanted to show you was you do need to go to system maintenance and then management, and you must tick the enable FTP here and port 21. That's all. These are preset, but you just need to enable it there. This allow management from the internet is probably not the correct term to have used, but that's what they've done. But eventually we've realized that to enable other people to access the hard drive, you must have this ticked here to enable the FTP. The other thing that I've done under NAT is open a port, because I cannot access the hard drive myself unless I set up a port forwarding rule, which is here. It's just port 21 and the local host. That will allow me to access the hard drive via using the FTP address or with FileZilla. So that works for me. But all other users, you must have it in the FTP 21 enabled in that system maintenance management section. So that's that. The other thing, the VOIP feature, I thought was actually quite a good idea in the end. And what I've done, if you sign up with Draytek, if you've just bought one of these routers, there'll be a £2 voucher in it. And all you need to do is register at Draytek. If you top up £10 of credit, they will give you a free geographic phone number. So in my case, I've picked one from a local town that I'd like to get a little bit more work from, and I can now advertise in that town with the appropriate phone number. I've got mine set up there, and I'm going to blank that out. I'll just show you what you need to set up here. All you need to do is enter a profile name. You would select auto from here, and the domain realm is draytek.org. The proxy you can put in as draytek.org. The display name is whatever you want. The account number is the number you would get from Draytek when you register. It's basically their SIP ID number, so that you can enter there. The authentication ID is the same, and the password is not the password you set up to log in at draytek.org. It is a separate password that they set up for you. What you need to do is log into Draytek, click on the SIP ID number. That will bring up a whole load of other tabs with information, and if you look to the right, you'll see a password tab, and that will give you the password the password for entering into there. Depending on which port you've connected the phone to, you would just select one or whatever, and then click OK. It's really simple. On the status page, where are we? Yeah, on this page, which is the SIP accounts, you will see that change to an R when it's all configured correctly. And that's as simple as that. You can obviously have a number of different accounts. Obviously you can only connect 2 phones at a time, but what you could do, as I've done on this one, they give you a free 0845 number. If you top up £10, they will give you a free 01 whatever number. So I've got one of those on there with the 0845 number, so they will ring on phone 1 if anyone dials either of those numbers. So you could have a second account connected to phone 2, and again you could have an 0845 number, and with a separate account you prepay £10 and you could have another geographic number. So for instance, I might cover Bedford and Northampton with the correct phone numbers. So I think that's a very good idea for business use. So that's about it. Just wanted to point out the NAT firewall, the NAT rule for me to access the hard drive here. I could set up the disk share option, but I haven't messed around with that yet. That might be an easier way for me to access it here locally. And the VOIP side of things is quite easy when you've entered the correct details. So that's it. I've got all of this working now. I'm pretty pleased with it. Started adding users on my forums. Staff will test this out over the coming weeks, and then eventually it will go live as an emergency backup to our MediaFire storage for other members if MediaFire ever goes down. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.